Woman secretly put sleeping pills into the coffee and then handed it to a man. The man had no clue and returned to the jewelry store with the coffee. The woman changed her appearance and quietly followed behind the man. When the man entered the jewelry store, the woman came to the store window and pretended to be looking at herself in the mirror, but actually was observing the man's actions. Seeing that the man had distributed the coffee to his colleagues, the woman sent a signal telling John that it was time to act. John passed the signal to another teammate. The teammate deliberately caused a car accident. When the people around were all drawn to the accident, they took the opportunity to pry open the back door of the jewelry store. But they put on masks. John found that there was still an employee in the store who hadn't passed out because she hadn't drunk that cup of coffee. Seeing the woman attempting to call the police, John immediately entered the jewelry store. He pretended to be a customer and asked the woman if she needed help. When the woman let her guard down, John took the chance to stun her with an electric shock. But what he didn't expect was that the entire process was recorded by the camera. And at that moment, he wasn't wearing a mask. John rushed into the surveillance room, hoping to find the surveillance footage and destroy it. But the surveillance equipment was locked in a cabinet. John tried to smash the iron lock with brute force, but failed after many attempts. Meanwhile, his teammate had smashed the display case and put the jewelry into bags. Soon, the time they had set arrived and the teammate informed John to retreat. However, John still hadn't opened the cabinet. The teammate reminded John that the anti-theft alarm had been triggered and the police would arrive at the scene within 3 minutes. They had to leave immediately. Although John knew his identity would be exposed, he had no choice but to follow his teammate and leave. This operation made them earn a lot of money. The girlfriend hoped that John would go to another city to hide for a while. However, John thought that those who wanted to catch him would surely assume he had fled to another city and it would be safer for him to stay here. Do you think John's idea is correct?